Hello everyone, my name is Jay. I am one of the expert teachers here at E2 School. In this lesson, we're going to look at the past simple. It's not that simple, in fact. It's quite complex. Words like did or loved or walked. Here's a sentence with a did verb. Summer walked to school. Willie listened to music. Sylvia went to the city. Here are some did verbs. Just spend 10 seconds looking at them. Do you know these verbs? Okay, in this lesson, you will learn the meaning of did verbs, how did is used in sentences. I will teach you the regular and irregular forms of the did verbs, as well as the 3 sentence types, positive, negative with a not, and also the question sentence type as well. Let's firstly look at the meaning of the did verb. So if I say Sylvia went to the market, I am referring to the past. And specifically, I'm referring to something that has finished, it's ended, it's done. Sylvia went to the market, past fact. Grandpa George watched TV. It happened in the past and it's finished. Joe smoked cigarettes 10 years ago, past fact. It happened in the past and it's finished. Let's do activity 1 on e2school.com. If you're not yet a member, do sign up for free so you can do these activities as you watch, which is really cool. Please choose the past sentences referring to past facts that have finished. Okie dokie. If we look carefully here, we can see that the first sentence is referring to the present, not the past. The second sentence indeed refers to the past. The third sentence, C, refers to the past as well. D refers to the past and the present. We'll look at the present perfect in a related lesson, okay? But for our interest, we're talking about finished actions. Okay, let's look at how you use a did verb in a sentence, right? So we start with the subject, like I or you or Willie. Then what we do is we add a do verb, but what we add to the do verb is an ed ending. Then we might have an object like her or ice cream or the bus. So what we have as a sentence is I loved her. You wanted ice cream. Willie stopped the bus. Don't worry about the spelling of stopped. Sometimes the spelling changes. But you can see the ed on the end of the do verb there. Let's do activity 2 on e2school.com. What I want you to do is to highlight the subject, the did verb, and the object of the sentence. Okay, how did you go? The subject of the sentence is summer. The did verb is walked. And the object is school. Cool. Let's look at the 2 forms. As I told you, there are 2 forms. There is an ed form, like listened, but there's also irregular forms, like went, that don't follow the pattern. So let's look at this carefully, because it's confusing. Sylvia painted a picture. That's the regular ed form. That's easy, right? We add ed to the do verb. And Willie looked at the picture. They're the regular forms. So here are some other regular forms. Helped, loved, stopped, liked, passed, looked, listened, played, and walked. They follow a pattern. Let's do activity 3 on e2school.com. What I want you to do is to make some sentences with regular did verbs. Okay, this was pretty easy. Hopefully you wrote, recently Summer passed her driving test. And B, when the Smith family lived near the sea, they often walked on the beach. Okay, let's look at the tricky ones now. These are the irregular did verbs. If you don't know what irregular means, please translate that word into your first language. Okay, here's how an irregular did verb works in a sentence. So subject I plus do, but then actually what happens is it changes completely. So go becomes went, come becomes came, and give becomes gave. There is no pattern here. You must just memorize these words. So I went, I came, I gave, for example. Joe went to the shop. It's not Joe goed to the shop. That would be wrong. Joe bought milk. That's correct. Not Joe buyed milk. That is wrong. So we have an irregular did verb here. So here are some more irregular did verbs like did, ran, saw, caught, made, took, had, ate, and went. Do you know what the do verb is here? Ran, run, saw, see, caught, catch, made, make, took, take, had, have, ate, eat, went, and go. Whoa, they changed completely. Let's do activity 4 on e2school.com. What I want you to do is to make sentences with the irregular did verbs. Okay, so A is Joe caught a fish, not Joe catched a fish. B is Summer did her homework. And C is Peanut ran away from Rocky. They are the correct answers. They are irregular did verbs. They do not follow a pattern. Let's look at the positive, negative, and question sentence types. So for a positive sentence, we say Joe walked to the shop. To make a not sentence, we say Joe did not walk to the shop. So we add did and not, and walked becomes walk. See that? Let's just look at this carefully because a lot of people make this mistake. Joe walked, Joe did not walk. No ed here, right? Not did not walked, did not walk. And for a question, we have did Joe walk to the shop? Let's do activity 5 on e2school.com. What I want you to do in 10 seconds is decide whether these sentences are positive, negative, or question types. Okay, so A is a negative sentence type. Summer did not make a cake. B is a question sentence type. Did Grandpa George make a cake? And C is a positive sentence type, just the usual typical sentence. Okay, we learned a lot in this lesson. Specifically, we learned the meaning of did verbs. They refer to past facts, something that's happened and is finished. We learned how did is used in a sentence. We learned that there are regular and irregular did verbs. We also learned the 3 sentence types: positive, negative, and question sentences. There are, of course, related lessons, and if you sign up for free at e2school.com, you can actually access these. In level 2, we'll learn how to ask questions with did, like did you or did he. In level 3, we'll learn the difference between did and was doing. In level 4, we'll learn the difference between did and have done. So I ate and I have eaten, plus many, many more. So do sign up at e2school.com. And if you are on YouTube right now, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and feel free to share this with your friends on social media. My name is Jay. I will see you soon.